Drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll off 'em. Op 'em. If he reach, then I'll pop 'em. Street sweeper, I'll wash 'em. Homicide, come and chalk 'em. Drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll off 'em. Op 'em.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Bros. I'm Caden. I'm here with my co-host. Excuse me.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill.
And this is G. What's good?
And it's the TBE. What up, world?
Last week you said you didn't need to introduce yourself.
I don't know.
The first topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Anthony Joshua confirms that the fight with Tyson Fury fell through because deadlines weren't met. So we're going to take a listen to this interview. And this interview appears courtesy of IFL TV. Subscribe to IFL TV if you haven't already. Let's take a listen.
In your opinion, why didn't the Tyson Fury fight happen? Your opinion. Go on.
Not opinion, facts.
Go on, facts.
Yeah,
In your
deadlines
opinion.
weren't met.
There's got to be more to it than you saying deadlines not met.
Yeah, that's it. Simplistic forms. Deadlines weren't met.
Did you feel like when Fury was putting out social media posts saying that you had to sign by a certain time, that was there a little bit of you?
The Guinea just wants to fight. He wanted to fight on a certain date. Half of it is right. We need it. Look, when you're dealing with a situation that's so big that we're in, it's not small. It's not a simple fight. It's a big fight. So, you know, I could go into further detail, but basically, it probably did need a little bit more time, and he wanted to fight on a certain date. So the deadline he set for someone on my capacity wasn't fit for the date he had in mind, December 3rd. It didn't work out.
The question I was going to ask you, though, when Fury's on social media saying you have to sign by today or the fight's not going to happen, there's part of you think, hang on a minute, it don't work like that. We'll work it out and do it, etc.
I don't see it. I got a good team now around me that will try and make it work. I'm not thinking, hang on a minute, because he said it on social media, because the lawyers are going back and forth. So if he says one thing on social media, that don't deter lawyers from doing their job. Lawyers are trying to get paid. They're trying to get every hour in they can at the end of the day. So I just wait until I get a phone call and says, look, it's dead in the water. But until I hear it from my representatives, I don't really listen to social media stuff.
So who's to blame for it?
The question was, who's to blame for it?
It's like we're on a playground, isn't it?
No, but who's to blame for it? It's like fans want to know who's to blame for it. Why the biggest fight in world boxing right now ain't happening? Who's to blame for it?
It will happen. It will happen. It will happen. Shoulder roll. It will happen.
Are you disappointed you're not going to fight this year, though?
Yeah. That, you know what? Fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world was.
That's what Anthony Joshua had to say. Turned over to Conspiracy G, man. What's your reaction to like Joshua's demeanor and how he answered the questions? And do you feel like you gained any further insight? Whatever it is you got to say about it, bro.
Nah, I mean he gave I think the correct answer. He just told the truth, you know, like now I still believe his team didn't really want that fight at the time. You know what I mean? I still believe that. But however, the reality is the reality. Like this dude, he's an actual star. You know what I mean? He's like one of the faces of boxing. Excuse me. When AJ fights, when Canelo fights, it ain't one of those like, hey, we're going to give you this rush contract. You sign it and make it happen. Like he signed to a production company, a network, you know, like it's a little different. It's more than just a regular promoter, you know, like literally his fights have to be aired on DAZN, and he has other endorsements, right, that they have say in any of his upcoming future fights. So he has to get clearance from a number of people, right? So his shareholders are probably looking at him like, bro, you can't just sign off that easy, you know? And this is kind of like, I remember with Wilder with the $50 million offer, right? And when AJ first like, yo, give me $50 million, we're going to make it happen, right? And then $50 million appeared, allegedly. and he was like, "Yo, I can't do that." Right? I didn't knock AJ for that either because it's like, bro, I need to know where this money's coming from. I need to know if my team is okay with it. You know, it's politics involved, man. It's business involved. So when he's talking about this situation with Fury, yeah, Fury could talk what he's talking, but the reality is, bro, you got lawyers, I got lawyers. You know, both sides working back and forth, trying to get this ironed out, and you can't just be running up on social media trying to put pressure on me, which I'm not against what Fury's doing though, because it's a strategy that may work because, you know, public opinion may force AJ's hand. Like, yo, you know what? AJ might be like, yo, I don't care what happens. Yo, lawyers just sign everything. We're going to make this happen. If I got to lose a couple M's, it's whatever. I'm going to fight this guy because now I'm upset and I'm emotional. Luckily, AJ didn't go through that, you know, but that's a strategy that Fury tried to implement. So, AJ confirming this wasn't really a surprise to me. I think we all kind of knew this was the situation, you know. And yeah, but did he answer the question at the end? Like, well, who's at fault? I don't remember. If
Yeah, he
answered.
said some people will say me, some people say him.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's
All right.
like,
Well,
what is this, like the playground? Like,
yeah. So you know, he's politically correct. So shout out to AJ for not being as emotional as he was at the end of the. You know what I'm saying?
But you like AJ though.
No, but I do. No, I'll say this. I respect AJ a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, just for the record, there's certain fighters that I like, but if they're going up against certain fighters, it is what it is. I like Caleb Plant, I do. But against my man Benavidez,
Why are you trying to jump the gun, bro?
no, I'm just saying. I'm just showing love. Like, listen, I like Lomachenko, but when Loma has to get in the ring with Haney, I'm sorry, bros. You know what I'm saying? Like when AJ steps in the ring with Wilder, it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. I like a lot of these guys, but my loyalty.
Why didn't you mention Usyk?
Huh?
Why didn't you mention Usyk?
I mean, who's Usyk gonna fight? Whoever Usyk about to fight, I don't know. It depends on who he's fighting.
He's gonna fight Tyson Fury
next. I'm sorry, I got Tyson Fury on there. I think he's just too big. So pause. You know what I mean? So it's what it is, man. It's just I have to pick somebody, so I'm just gonna pick who I pick. You know, it is what it is.
All right, True Dollar Bill.
All right. Well, he said what we said on this air. Basically, you know, it was the time. Time was too soon.
That happens a lot, Trill, by the way.
Yeah, you know, said it was too soon. You know, he just fought Usyk, and the times just wasn't what it is. He didn't make no excuses. He just basically said what G said. He told the truth, and you know, I'm not mad with what he said. He kept it 100, and what AJ was saying about he don't care about what Tyson Fury says online because majority of the fights don't get made on Twitter. You know. So say whatever you want. Say whatever you want, chinky fellow. It's not what it is. It happens with the lawyers, and the lawyers is going, like he said, they trying to get their money. So they trying to make this fight happen too, so they can grease their palms. So I think AJ, you know, he handled himself well, and I'm not mad with his answers. I think it's what it is. It's what we've been saying the whole time. Too soon. Way too soon.
All right. TBE.
You already know. I'm gonna say this. I feel, yeah, I agree with AJ. The fight didn't fall through because deadlines were met. But you can't fault AJ. This was a dangerous fight in the first place. After losing to Usyk, to just go take another dangerous fight just to gain the belt, gain whatever recognition, all of that. So for this fight, for me, it was like people were looking to gain opportunity off of the names that were used in this fight. And if AJ would have took this fight, it would have been the wrong fight for him to take at the moment. And if Fury would have took this fight, it would have been him just capitalizing off of the moment he saw somebody who had a moment of weakness. But that's it. But I'm just going to say this and say that. What's up, G?
So are you saying that Fury would have beat AJ if they fought?
Maybe. Maybe if AJ came in with the right strategy, he could win. There's no, it's any given Saturday out here. All right. Shout out to Trump.
So they just took the fight then. You're saying what you're saying because you think there's a strong chance AJ was going to lose.
No, because I'm saying we don't know where AJ's at in his career right now. We don't know his mental space. We don't know how physically in shape he is right now. He looked a little hefty in that video. He looked a little
I'll give you the
hefty,
first one. The second one, I don't know about. We don't know about his mental space, but he's in shape. Right?
Yeah. He looked a little hefty in that video. He looked a little like
he looked a little hefty in that video.
He looked a little hefty. Last AJ we saw, he looked
all up in his face, bro. Like the camera's like this close to his face.
All you see was like you would barely see his neck in that video, bro.
I don't know what AJ had in his training career. I'm just saying, AJ.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I would stand behind you. If you didn't, I'm still right behind you. But you know, it is what it is, yo. It's a dangerous fight. We all know what Fury is capable of, and we know what you're capable of. Capable. I don't know why it's just like mesh when I say, but. I'm not gonna sit here and fault both sides. It's like it was just a rush fight. Like we usually see when fighters want to fight, it happens 6 months to a year where they get into the ring with each other, and not within 3 months. Because he offered you in September, and then he wanted you to fight in December. So I'm not mad at you if you didn't accept the fight or it didn't happen. Because it's like that's not
accepting the fight, knowing that he just lost all his belts. And this is an opportunity for him to be champion again. A 3-time champion.
Your man's champion?
I'm just asking.
Is your man's champion? Is your man's champion? That's all I want to know. You're not saying this for Wilder. Ain't nobody offering Wilder this deal. No, because they know what AJ brings to the table.
Because most likely
they know what AJ brings to the table. No, G. This is why I stopped you. Because you try to downplay AJ like he's.
I'm not downplaying. I'm just posing questions.
Every fight thrown at him.
Yeah.
What fights?
All right. Caden's usually the most objective guy on this panel, right? Am I picking on AJ or am I just dissecting what Ned is saying right now? You making it seem like AJ was going to lose, so thank goodness they didn't make this fight.
No, I'm not seeing. No, you just saying it from your perspective. I'm saying it from. AJ, you need more time to get in the ring, train, recover, such and such. You're making it seem like AJ, go take the fight because it's an opportunity. No, not everybody needs to take every opportunity thrown at them. Just recover, relax. It will come when you're ready. AJ's not ready right now, and we all know that from what we saw from the last fight. But I feel AJ's still top 3 best fighters in the heavyweight division. Still, that's how I feel. You may not feel like that. You may be in the mood. You may be all of that. But no, cut it out, G. You're not gonna play my man's AJ. You're chatting mess, bro. You're moving.
I thought we was having an authentic conversation for posing real questions. Oops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Watching that interview, and I think AJ does a great job, but sometimes I wish that fighters had more media training. What I mean by that is AJ to me is too PC, and he's giving people too much to use against him. Although I don't think there's anything to use against him. So, for example, he's like, "Oh, the deadline just fell through," and then he goes, "Well, can you explain more?" And I think what AJ should have said, and this is me personally, what I would have liked AJ to say was, well, I can't give you that answer. From my end, I did everything that was asked of me. I agreed to the terms. I was ready to make the fight. The contracts were sent. We were working on them. Then we were told we had to have the contracts done by a certain date, which I don't have any control over. The lawyers deal with that. My management team deals with that. All I do is fight. So once they couldn't meet those deadlines, it was beyond me. They told me the fight was off. There was nothing I could do about it. But I wish that the fight was still on because I really wanted that fight. And just leave it at that. But he kind of oh, you could put some blame on me, you could put some blame on him. Like, nah, just tell it from your perspective. You were offered to fight, you agreed to the terms, your team was working on it. In the middle of your team working on it, Fury came out and said the deadline is this day. You told your team you want them to get it done. They said they weren't able to get it done based on factors, could be your sponsors, right? Could be a number of issues, your commercial sponsors, the this, to that. They said that they just weren't able to get it done, and you couldn't do it yourself. It's not what you handle. So you were told the fight was off, and the fight was off. Like, that's really it. Everything else he's saying, like, because of the deadlines, is unnecessary. Just state your position. Your position is, I wanted to fight. I was ready to fight. I accepted terms, and then I was told that we didn't meet Fury's deadline, so we're not going to fight. That's it. Like, the way he presents it is so PC that it gives the impression to some, and some people will say, oh, he didn't want to fight. Look at how he's talking or whatever. He's okay with the deadlines not being met. It's like, make it clear you wanted to fight. Make it clear you agreed to fight. Make it clear you were willing to fight, but things fell through because Fury set a deadline, and your team, the lawyers and people who handle that, that's how you do it. Like, in media, you never put like the weight and everything on yourself. And G and Ned, y'all just went into a completely different argument on the side, but Fury offered Fury offered Joshua to fight. But if we're being honest, AJ's coming off of 2 L's to Usyk, right? And Fury knows. He quoted AJ's record. I think he said he has like 3 losses in his last 5 fights or something like that. What Fury said to True Gordy or Jordy, right? That's what he said to him. So why do you want to fight him now then, when you didn't want to fight him before? You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to fight him now that he's coming off of 2 L's, what does that say about you? And you want to rush the fight. You don't even want to give him time to work and get himself in shape or to build his confidence. So I feel like he does have an advantage there. And yeah, G, it's true. He has a chance at becoming 3-time champion, right? However, he can get another chance later on down the line when he's better conditioned mentally to win the title. I mean, I think it's a good opportunity for him to try to win, but you know, his team and whoever, what I will say we agree, G, is I do believe his side stalled it out because they didn't want that fight at that particular point in time. But that has nothing to do with AJ. That has everything to do with his team.
That's all I was saying. So I'm posing questions to Ned. I'm just like, come on, TBE. You sound like
we're not gonna let Kevin go. You know what it is. You know what was gonna happen any day, any time of the week. But my man AJ does need time. I'm not gonna lie, he does need time to recover. But this fight was rushed, and I'm not gonna sit here and blame AJ like you should just took in the fight. Like, you don't need time to recover. You need time to get prepared. And like, if it was like March, I like that's enough time. But December, after you just lost in August, nah. Like, if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. And Fury was vocal about it. Like, you have till Monday. You have till Monday of September 1st to sign the contract. Like, it's just nonsense for me at this point. That's it.
Let us know how y'all feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We're just getting started with a boxing.
Y'all have until Monday.